MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Kansas City go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Martin Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy. Sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour. Good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch. Not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Below the knees, one ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Lopez, the runner at second with one away. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Settling in now, Jorge Soler, runner in scoring position with Sugar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Chavis has it, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder,
He's set. Here it comes. Bandero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jonathan Arauz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
1-1.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Michael Franco is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Yeah.
2-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pause, now the pitch. And another foul ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit hard up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful dive. So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The second baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So one got in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Off for the Royals.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Right there for strike one. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So striding forward now, Nicky Lopez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for. Striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pitch on the way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. The 1-0 home.
No, ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Here's the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
In now, Kevin Pillar, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Ball one, taken just off the inside. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here's the 1-1 delivery down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ripped on the ground to first. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. Outside.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter, the shortstop, Jonathan.
In now, Jonathan Arauz, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
To 1-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Push to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Duffy sets. First pitch on the way.
No, that missed.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Boston. In is Jorge Soler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. A base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And up steps Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Outside, 2-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate now, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. First and second now, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Alex Gordon pops this one up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're on the short end of a just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No balls.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. A 1-1. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Hahn, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brett Phillips is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And the pitch.
No, that's it.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Count is full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Count still full, 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's high.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Nicky Lopez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2.
No, that's out.
Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Marcus Walden will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Hunter Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals 1. And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
3 balls, no strike. Full count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. Dozier brings it in. And there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, what?
The 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Men on third with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
That's inside ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch. is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
1-2. Count.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now another 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Brett Phillips comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Heath Hembry, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Lopez.
In now, Nicky Lopez. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-1 home.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah.
Still only one out in the inning. There he goes. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Red Sox 6 and the Royals 5. Greg Holland will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
So stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Ready now, Kevin Pillar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chopper to short. Mondesi brings it in, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Kevin Plawecki, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Plawecki moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. KC down in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Tim Hill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Andrew
First pitch on its way.
Nope, ball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Rizzo over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Arauz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. At the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open up an 8-5 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty D. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Michael Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Royals 5. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
All set for the start of the inning. Now batting, Michael Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, top.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Brett Phillips. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's the ball.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
We got a full count.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Kennedy pauses. Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's inside. That's
hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. At the plate, Nicky Lopez, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Popped him up. Plawecki over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one. Lifted down the line in left. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Fouled away. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-5 tonight. The Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Marcus Walden gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Danny Duffy worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Brandon Workman wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB.